What's up, people? What we got up in here? I am on my cell phone. And that's true. That's very true. You do get more algorithm on the cell phone. Y'all catch me right in the process of filming a video. So I'm gonna film and I'm gonna edit the video. This is gonna be my my first official video without posting about prison stuff. All my other videos was all prison videos from when I was in there that I uploaded. I'm gonna go TikTok on the next phone so y'all can see the YouTube and the TikTok, either one, however y'all want to do it. Put the TikTok one here. Is we live? Is we live? Now we live. So we got the YouTube, then we got the TikTok. I hate holidays. I don't know a holiday TikTok. I don't know a holiday topic. What do people talk about on the holidays? What gifts they want? What they had for Thanksgiving child? Thanksgiving dinner, I mean. What would get shadow banned? What's up, TikTok? We got the YouTube up here. We got the TikTok down here. What you mean to get shadow banned? What conversation will get shadow banned? I think that's what's happening too. So on the page of documentaries, I think that's what I'm gonna start doing now. I'm gonna be on the documentary side. Yeah, I 100% agree. You think the jail would get shadow banned? Like the jail conversation would get shadow banned? Thumbs up if you went to the room. Put that thumbs up, double tap the screen. Just double tap. Pop out, just like that. TikTok, like the room. Keep hitting them hearts. Just get the room popping one time for one time. Right in the middle of need a whole lot of subscribers to start doing the paid subscribers though. I tried that. When I was inside, I tried the paid subscribers, but you need a whole bunch. You need at least a good 500K to start doing that, to see some type of results. Because if you make everything private, your normal subscribers that's been with you, oh, the jail content. You got the point. You got the point. You got the point. You got the point. That's what I might do. I might have to make the jail content private and everything else public. Why you didn't tell me that before? Miss Jones, Miss Hall, whichever one you want to be. I wish you would have told me that before. That would have came in big handy. You didn't say make it private. We was talking about something totally different. You said make all the platforms private? If I make all the platforms private, am I making the content private or am I making just the jail videos private? that. Thumbs up if y'all like to join the room. Thumbs up if y'all like to join the room. Put them hearts up in there. I need to bring both of these at the same level. I got these both at different levels. I think this is charged enough. So I'm gonna take this to this level. So I have both of these at the same level right there. Now I can see both of them at the same time. Y'all get to see the process of me making my first official vlog, I guess you can say. This is going to be a very brutally honest vlog on this one. Just coming out of prison. For all the TikTokers that see, y'all know I just came out of prison. This vlog is going to be brutally honest. I think that way I'll be able to start from the bottom. For those that don't know, I went to the feds, technically lost everything. And it is now the grind that I'm on right now. I'm trying to get back to where I left off at. It's been, maybe 60 something days now since I've been home. And it's been a tough situation just trying to get everything back to that process of where it was. So I think starting from the bottom, letting them see the come up, it'll be a better situation for me, because before they saw the come up, and that's what I had most of my subscribers and viewers from in the first place. Then when I went to prison, most of the people was watching me in prison and viewing that come up while I was in prison. So I think I'm gonna keep it just like that, to where people can see the come up. And I got into music again heavy, so I think that's definitely a topic that I'm gonna keep pushing out there, because everybody, oh, you're too talented in that area, you're too talented in that area, you need to really push that area. So I'm gonna continue pushing it. No, I think I'm gonna set this up. Thumbs up if you went to the room. Thumbs up if you went to the room. Let me get the room popping. I'm just letting y'all in on my first vlog. Y'all can see the very first vlog coming back home. I'm doing the whole editing process right now. Just straight live in the whole editing process. I'm filming on this way. I got the TikTok and the YouTube both on live. So trying to get the room just up and popping in the whole midst of me filming right now. Good old Pop-Tart. What's up, people? It's what begins with the L, ends with the L, Lavanzel. For y'all that don't know, it's been only about 60 something days since I've been home. When I say been home, y'all know I've been locked away in a federal prison. Now I'm back and starting from the bottom. So the starting from the bottom is basically telling y'all me going to the federal prison for 3 years for self-defense. If y'all didn't know, they charged me with the firearm. I'm not gonna get into that story about what happened, but the person did ended up losing their life. They became unalive, and 9 months later, the feds picked up the case and charged me with the firearm, and in turn, sent me to prison. I got way more years than I expected, but I won my appeal, and through the appeal, I was able to come back home after 3 years. So it took 3 years, long, hard fight. In that 3 years, everything went from up to the sky, this is the sky, to rock bottom. Everything that I worked for just dissipated, if that's the word. I went from having like 700,000 in a bank account to now what, $312. Lawyer fees, had to get rid of all the cars, lose the house, it's gonna have to go. All the glamorous stuff is out the door. It's been a rough reset. And I'm gonna have to go back to my roots. My roots is starting from the bottom and letting y'all see what it is. So my very first project that I wanted to do was, been getting a lot of feedback when I was inside the cells. Like, yo, your music is dope, your music is this. How was you doing your music videos? And I was doing my music videos through a phone. Everything was done straight through a phone. Of course, we didn't have no laptops in there, of course, but you were able to get phones in there. I ain't gonna tell you how, but you are. And if you know, you know. If you see my old content, you can check out my old content right here, and you can see, like, this is real raw footage of when I was in the can. But what I'm gonna do is get back to this music, get the publishing, and push it out. I'm not just in one lane. I have my own lane, and my own lane is creative, so I can create all different type of styles. I just kind of be myself, and it turns into something magical most of the times. So I'm gonna keep it like that, and I think that's how most artists need to be. You need to just be yourself, and I think that way you could explore more when you just be yourself, because everybody is different. Unless you're trying to be like somebody else, somebody gonna notice that and be like, yo, you trying to be like, or you sound like such and such, or you want to be like such and such. Me, I'm total opposite, different. I'm just being myself. So I'm thankful that I have that type of a style to where I can just switch it up and be ooh, you know. But I had this one song already done, and I'm gonna mix, I'm gonna master it. I'm gonna show y'all the straight, raw, rugged of the video that I did. It's just strictly from the phone. And it usually messes a lot of people up in the time. So without further ado, let's go ahead and show y'all that. And then later on, if y'all wanna see it, let me know, comment, subscribe below, and tell me, like, yo, we want to know, we want the tutorial. If this video do good, I guarantee you, I'll definitely do a tutorial because you got to give the viewers what they're asking for. If y'all want a tutorial, I'm going to take the time. I'm going to set up everything to do the tutorial to y'all so y'all can see exactly how I did the video. Um, I'm going to screen record on the phone so y'all can see the process. And I'm going to do a video just like this. I'm going to have all the footage here so y'all can see exactly how I was working the magic straight through the phone. Any artist can do it. If you're creative, if you got some type of phone knowledge, which most people have some type of phone knowledge, right? You'll be able to do it, guaranteed without a doubt. But without further ado, let's get to that. All right, y'all. I'm in the midst of editing the video if y'all watching. Who we got up in here? Sneak peekers. Y'all excuse the Pop-Tart. I really didn't eat too much today. The wife is cooking right now. So when I'm done with this, I should be able to go back and have some food ready. She always keeps me right. So with this grind, my grind, really, to be honest, my grind right now is strictly for my wife. That's a lot of the time when I be stressing out or going through certain situations with my own brain is strictly because I say, okay, I need to get back to where I was because she needs to have this, she needs to have that, she needs to be on this level, she needs to be driving this, she needs to be doing this. She took care of me for 3 whole years, yo. I gotta do right by her. Definitely gotta do right by her. Yo. Give it up if you in the room and you liking what you see and you liking what you hear.
Instant. What happens next? Your whole family quit their jobs. Like, what happened? And then they're, not yet. Soon though. Get your brother when he just quit his job. It's like, what? You're rich. He was. So they announced all the blogs that you signed to that multi-million dollar deal, man. That was when most people started to treat you different. It was an instant. What happens next? Your whole family quit their jobs. Like, what happened? And then they're, not yet. Soon though. Get your brother when he just quit his job. It's like, what? You're rich. He was. Soon they'll be retired. That's good. Very good. I feel like me. And they announced all the blogs that you signed to that multi-million dollar deal, man. That was when most people started to treat you different. It was an instant. What happens next? Your whole family quit their jobs. Like, what happened? And
got up in here? Who we got up in here? Come on, get the room popping. Thumbs up if you're in the room. I got y'all in the view. My bad. Filming the first vlog, letting y'all see the full live situation. Thumbs up if you come in the room, if you're liking what you see. So I might be going through some takes right now. I'm gonna go through all the takes. I gotta get the takes in. Of course, when you're doing vlogs, you can edit it later on and post. All right, people, what's up? It's your boy Begins with the L, ends with the L. Look, this ain't a very first happy video. Of course, yeah, I just got out of prison. Um, a lot of people know that I just got out of federal prison. I won my appeal, and I got a full federal pardon. Remember, I had got 14 years in federal prison. It took me 3 years to get that appeal. They let me out on self-defense, threw away all charges, and said, okay, yeah, it was self-defense. We saw the footage. We finally had the footage. But that hard reset in those 3 years, I lost everything. And that's what this is right now. I literally lost everything. So now, this is the grind starting from the bottom. And I feel like that's where I came from. I came from the bottom. I came up. I had to go through that mishap with the federal prison. That was back in 2022, 2021 when it happened. I got arrested in 2022, October, and I just got released about 60 days ago, which was October 13th, 2025. So I had to do a lot of soul searching within these last 60 days. And I said, let me go back to my roots. Let me go back to where I started. I had to start from the bottom. Why did my battery just die on me, y'all? My battery literally just died on me. Now I gotta switch the battery. So that was a whole dead take right there. Hold on. Whole dead take. Now I gotta do that take all the way over again because the battery died on me. Jesus Christ. Luckily I got a couple batteries. So a lot of people, I label my batteries. So battery, I know number 3 is technically dead. It's juiced all the way up. Yeah, it's juiced all the way up. No, it's not. I'm not even going to try to attempt to use that one. It's not juiced up. I don't want it to die on me. Go ahead and switch it. Well, right now, so I don't have to deal with that. I just charged all these batteries, so most of them should have a bunch of juice. Okay, this is fully charged. Now we gotta do another take. Of course, we gotta do another take. Battery went dead on me, y'all, so y'all caught me live in the middle of the, let y'all see the whole vlog situation right now. All right, we're recording, we're live, we're ready to go. New take. What's up, peoples? This is your boy, begins with an L, ends with an L. As y'all know, this is not a cherry video. This is one of those videos where you make your very first video on YouTube and you kind of see how it goes. So basically starting from the bottom up, for those that's been following me and been knowing what's going on, the process and all that, y'all know I just got out of federal prison. The judge gave me 14 years and it took me 3 years to win that on appeal. So after the appeal, it was a happy time. And then a whole bunch of other shit happened in the midst of that, of me, in the process of me actually getting out of prison. You have so much hate and drama that goes on while you're in jail. Just the people around you, you think like, oh, yeah, this my dog. You know, we're gonna spend 3 whole years together. Every day, every waking morning, you see this person, the whole nine. So you figure, okay, y'all cool. You know, y'all ain't the closest of best friends, but y'all cool enough to be cordial, I guess, and to at least gain some type of trust for this person. But it turned out to be the total opposite in my situation. Right before I was going home, I ended up getting my job broke. They tried to rob me for the phone that I had while I was in prison, which is contraband, and you know it kind of comes with the territory when you're in prison. But the part that messed me up was these were the people that I was giving stuff to every day. I was giving free haircuts. Um, if they needed food while it was on a lockdown, I had the stove inside my cell. I was cooking. I wasn't charging nobody anything. I was just giving away free stuff on a daily. And these are the people that did this situation to me. These are the people that trapped me in a cell, stabbed me, uh, kicked me in the face, broke my jaw, did the whole nine, man. It was just, it messed me up. I'm gonna say that, it messed me up. So this video is me starting from the very start. Like I said, I had to do a lot of soul searching in these 60 days that I've been home. And in these 60 days, I said, you know what? I'm just gonna have to start from the bottom, like how I did before. Going to prison was a hard reset. That was a reset like no other. It's not like if you, okay, I went to jail. I was in jail for a week or two. This was 3 years. I sat trying to fight this case. 3 years I sat in Pollock USP federal prison. And I was given 14 years to do. And in that time, I lost everything. Came back home to a loving wife, you know, who kept me solid. But as far as uh, bank accounts, gone. Business, gone. You know, I was doing the vlogs and I was doing the barbering at the same time. I went from about having 30, 35 clients a week to probably one or two in 2 weeks. So you have to get the grind back on. It kind of resets you to start ticking again. Now you gotta really get that motion in. You gotta be out and about. You gotta meet people. You gotta talk to people. You gotta let people know who you are. They gotta see that passion in you to get back to where I need to be. And that's where I'm at right now. So when I was inside prison, everybody was like, yo, your music is dope, man. Like, you got some real talent. And yeah, I knew that. I just kind of put music to the side because everything else was doing good. But music is technically my passion. Any type of art, music, arts, you know, I paint, draw, the whole nine. That's just my talent. Jack of all trades. And I have it tatted on my arm right here, Jack of all trades. And a lot of people always say that, like, yo, you're talented in every different type of avenue. So that's like, you know, when I come home, this is what I'm gonna do. My YouTube now is gonna be talent, my talent of everything. I want you to say that, talents of everything. With the vlogs, with the streaming, it's just gonna be talent of everything. And now I noticed like all these artists, they crying over like, man, I don't got no money to do this, I don't got no money to do that. Well, I'm with y'all. Before, I can say, oh yeah, what the music video cost? 5,000? Okay, yeah, here with the 5,000. Now, yeah, that's out the box. I ain't spending no $5,000 on a music video because now I don't got it. Um, all the cars, they're gone. The motorcycles, they're gone. The I got some clothes and all of that type of stuff, and my wife kept me right with most of the things that I need on a daily basis. But being up here, how I was, as I'm literally, I came home to myself, soul searching, rock bottom. I still got my wife, I still got her as a support, but me myself, if she was to leave, I'd be messed up big time. If she would say, you know what, I'm done, I'm gone, I'd be messed up big time. So if y'all want to know, if y'all want to see all the prison videos, y'all can watch the prison videos right here. I'll put a link right here so y'all can see the different prison videos. But those prison videos are done. Now y'all gonna see the grind of me starting from the bottom, trying to get back to the top. Y'all gonna see this straight passion. If y'all want the tutorials, comment below. So first, if you're new to this, make sure you subscribe. That's the very first thing. Make sure you subscribe to me so you can see this come up. I want y'all to be part of this family. I'm trying to create a new family with the YouTube. Even though I have, good followings already, I want to create this following bigger, on a bigger level, coming from the bottom, because it can be done. And I'm going to show people that it can be done. I have the talents, the knowledge, the skills. I have all of that to do it. So why not just put in the effort to just do it? Because that's what I was doing before. But this is a tough reset. This is a real tough reset. I'm low-key kind of stressing out a little bit. But stress kind of holds you back. So I'm not gonna paint a picture of, oh, I'm doing the greatest of all. Everything is amazing. It's been good. It's been fun. I'm not gonna paint that picture. Excuse my neighbors, but I'm not gonna paint that picture of, oh yeah, I was at the top. When I went to prison, I had $700,000 in my bank account. $700,000. Now, when I got $320 something and some change, it's all bad, man. It's all bad. Like, I can make it. I know I can make it. If really I need be, all the jewelry, all of that stuff will be pawned. I don't need it no more. I don't need it. Jewelry and all of that type of stuff, the chains, and of course I like the nice watches and all of that type of stuff. I get that later on down the line. That's not part of the grind. Me being in this grind right now consists of starting on a flat line. And you're going to see those ridges like a wave file. When you're doing music, you have a wave file. You're going to see those ridges. It's going to be a lot of ups. It's going to be a lot of downs. I might be some times where I come way down, but I got to push through it and I got to get back up. This is what I'm trying to show y'all. It can't be done. And I'm going to start from the bottom and I'm going to get to that top. I don't care if it takes me to the grave. I am going to get back to the top. This bottom shit, excuse my language, but this bottom area where most people like to get comfortable, I can't do that. I can't be comfortable in this bottom area. I just can't. It's not in me. It's not in my character. It's not in my energy. It's just not. So I have to let the world see, because a lot of people forgot. I started in YouTube. I started making videos in YouTube. I was the guy walking around with the camera and the rigs and all the camera equipment inside that Cadillac with the 8 TVs in it, and I had the spinners back then. I was that guy that was doing that, putting that grind in, and it took me to the top. I was that guy in the barbershop, staying in the barbershop for hours upon hours. I'd be at the barbershop at midnight, still cutting hair, just to get a certain amount, just to get to a goal at the end of the week, because I might say, okay, on Friday and Saturday, we might go to the club, and we out in the club looking good, spending good, living good, driving something nice, hopping out, doors going up. That's where I'm about to get back to. And the only way you can get back to that is really panning out everything, right? Keeping it on a flat line and start putting the grooves in there. You want to put some life to it. Give it the heartbeat. Let it see that heartbeat. Something might be a lot of ups, might be a lot of downs, but I'm telling you, I'm telling y'all, I am going to get back to where I was, without a doubt. Mark my words. Today, as I post this video, and y'all watching this video, remember these words when I get back to where I need to be. I'm going to show y'all some music now. To all the artists that's been sending me messages saying, yo, I got this track, I got this song, I got this and that, but I don't have no money to back it. I don't have no money to back no music that I'm doing right now. I have ideas, I'm creative, I have skills, I have knowledge, because I taught myself that and I learned from other people, and then you never stop learning, period. You never stop learning. No matter who you are, you never stop learning. So I'm still learning, but I'm good at what I do. I'm real good at what I do. So all the excuses on, I have no money to do what I got, I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to let y'all see. Now, I'm going to let y'all see. When I was in prison, I was doing all those videos you see. All those videos you saw, all these videos, I did it from a cell phone, from a cheap cell phone at that. Not no iPhone. What they on right now? I was gone for 3 years. I think they on 17. I wasn't doing no iPhone 17. I'm not an iPhone person though. I'm a Samsung person, but I wasn't doing no Samsung. What I had the Note at that time. I think they're on the S25 now. I think right now. I didn't have none of that. I didn't have no expensive phone. I had a very cheap. The phone probably was maybe $99 at Walmart, but in prison you have to get it for $2,500, $2,000. Phones go for thousands of dollars in prison because this is a contraband that's hard to get, and you got to think, if you got a cell phone in a cell and you smart, imagine what you can do. And so I got a lot of these new subscribers because I was in prison with this cell phone. I was streaming live from the prison cell. I was making this music on BandLab from the prison cell with this cheap phone. I had some studio headphones that they gave you that you could sell, that they sell on Canteen. You can buy them from Canteen. And this is how I was doing this. I was in the cell. I had dudes watching out. I was listening for the police walking. When you hear the keys jingling, I'm listening for that while I'm recording in a cell, trying to get it all done. This is what I was doing while I was in prison because I didn't, even though it was a hard reset, I didn't want to try to stop the grind. I didn't want to feel, I didn't belong there. First off, I didn't belong there. And it took them 3 years to realize I did not belong there. And I finally got my appeal done and they kicked me out of prison. But you got dudes that was there with life sentences, multiple life sentences that would never see the light of day, that'll never get a lick of females. They would never. But I made it out, and I'm gonna show y'all that grind. I'm going to show y'all that grind. Without further ado, I just got a song done, and the song is called With the Reason Be. With this song, I created a video. Now, I'm not recording from a phone anymore because I still have studio equipment. I still have portable studio equipment that I left. That's stuff that I would probably never get rid of. If I had to really, if I lost everything and I had my laptop, I had my studio equipment, I can come back. And one camera, I could come back. Even I don't even need a camera. I could use a phone And the phones have cameras. Phones have good cameras. I can edit from my phone footage and make it look like, oh, I'm shooting with a Blackmagic $7,000 camera. But I'm gonna show y'all this music video that I did strictly from the phone. It wasn't no extra location that's exotic. It wasn't nothing. Now, it might look like that on the video, and you might watch this video and you'll be like, wait, how'd you do that? How'd you, it's a part where I'm sitting on a freeway where it's busy. You see cars driving, and I'm literally sitting on the freeway on the road, like in Indian style, sitting on the freeway, and you see all the cars just going back and forth, driving by, and in that scene alone, I know people are gonna be like, yo, how did you do that? How did you get on the freeway? But you have to be creative. And if people want to know, honestly, if people want to know, you don't even have to be an artist. You can just be a regular person. But if people want to know, I would start doing the tutorials. I would start putting that out. Because like I said, this is where I started. It was with barbering and cutting hair. And people wanted to see the tutorials. So I started doing the tutorials on cutting hair, how to do a perfect fade, how to do a taper, whatever type of cut it was, I was doing that. And now it's the music. I want to really get into my music and really push through with that and let people see and let the artists see that it can be done. And hopefully, y'all like what y'all hear, y'all like what y'all see. And even if y'all don't like what y'all see, who cannot like the grind? Who cannot like a person starting from the bottom? I came from out of prison. I'm nothing. Like nothing. I lost everything. Everything. Sorry, I just had to think about that for a whole second. Like, wow, I lost everything, bro. So now coming back, I have to. This grind is like, it's a must. It's a must. And I just want y'all to see that. I want y'all to really see that. So, if you want to check out this video here, you can check out the video here. I'm going to leave it right here. And I want you to comment on the video. Or if you feel like you want to learn this type of stuff, make sure you subscribe first. Please. If you're watching this, period, just from the intro, you should know. Let me subscribe to this channel because I want to see this grind. In the next 3, 6, maybe to a year, I want to see where he's at. I want to see where I'm at. Wouldn't you want to see where I'm at? If I'm telling you this is what I'm going to do. This is like an incentive to subscribe to the channel because you're growing with me. And I would like to meet as much as my subscribers as I can before this is all over. Before I leave this whole situation, I would like to meet as much subscribers as I can. One of these days, maybe throw another car meet to where I invite all my subscribers and all the subscribers get in free. I would love that. But I really want y'all to see the grind. So make sure y'all like, comment the video so I can be in the algorithm so y'all can see, okay, yeah, this is something I want to see more. So you gotta like the video, hit that thumbs up. You gotta subscribe, that's a must. And keep checking in because I'm gonna keep putting these videos out constant. Let me know in the comments if y'all want to see the tutorials on how I did this video strictly from the phone. But a lot of my new videos, I'm gonna start doing it with the expensive camera, the one that y'all are watching right here, versus from the phone. But the phone is for the people that's starting out from the bottom. To let them know that it's no excuse. This can be done. But until next time, y'all, love y'all. And I will see y'all soon. Love y'all. I will see y'all soon. Until next time, it's your boy begins with an L, ends with an L. I'm out. Who we got up in here? Okay.